In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about why you would want to get an APS-C camera rather than a full frame camera. The first reason is obviously the price. To pick up something like the A7S3, it will cost you like £3,500, and the FX3 is something similar, £3,500, £4,000. But to pick up an APS-C camera, something like the A6700, it will cost you about, you can pick one up for about £1,000. So you could save like over £2,000, and the quality is pretty good. I'm recording right now on an APS-C camera. It's the A6700, and as you can see, the quality is quite good. So my advice is, if you're starting off on YouTube, get yourself an APS-C camera, because your first 100 videos probably won't get that many views anyway, unless you're very fortunate. So it's just experimenting. So just experiment with a decent camera. It's not like it's a rubbish camera, it's pretty good. It's still 4K, the quality is, as you can see, the quality is pretty good. This is an APS-C camera, like I just said. But a full frame camera is going to cost you like £3,500. And that brings me on to the next point, which is lenses. The second reason why you might want to get an APS-C camera, especially when you're starting off on YouTube, is the price of the lenses. If you was to go full frame, some of the lenses cost like £2,500. While as you can pick up a decent lens. For example, I purchased the 35mm lens 1.8, which is pretty good. It's a prime lens, and I managed to get that for like £180. You know, if you was to purchase that same lens on the full frame version, it would cost you like probably over £1,000. So what I'm trying to say is, with the APS-C cameras, you save thousands on the camera, you save thousands on the lenses. And that brings me on to the third point, which is the filters. The lenses I have purchased, the filter size is 55mm. If you was to buy a full frame lens, the filter size is probably 80 something, or maybe, you know, 60 something. I don't know to be precise, but it's much bigger than 55. So you can save money also on the filters. And that's very beneficial for softening the image, and you can get mist filters second-hand on eBay, which is gives a really nice effect during the night time. So you can save so much money on the camera, on the lenses, and the filters. So I would definitely recommend, when you're starting off, to get an APS-C camera. So hopefully you found this video very beneficial. Please leave a like, subscribe to my channel, share the video around. Hopefully I've made it clear that APS-C cameras are probably the way to go when you're first starting off, because when you first start off on YouTube, it's just experimenting anyway. You're just learning how to make videos, you know, you're practicing your speaking skills, and an APS-C camera is perfect for that. The quality is still brilliant. It's not as good as a full frame camera, but you can upgrade after you've done like 100 videos anyway. So once you've learned how to make videos effectively, learned editing, and you become good at, you know, making videos, then you can upgrade to a full frame camera. But me personally, I think I'm just going to stick with APS-C for quite a while. You know, unless I'm making a lot of money, and you know, then I might do it in the future. But this is perfect. You know, the quality is excellent. I'm very pleased with it. The lenses are cheap and they're very good. If you was to buy a 1.8 lens full frame, very expensive, probably over £1,000. You know, you could pick up a decent APS-C 1.8 lens for like £380. So it's just about being clever. You know, if you're really rich, then go for it. But like I said, when you first start off on YouTube, it's just experimenting. You're just learning how to make videos. It's just practice. So your first 100 videos is just going to be practice anyway. So you can upgrade later on. But if you're really rich, then go for it. Feel free, but you know, you're just wasting your money. So hopefully you found this video beneficial. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Peace.